This is Patrick Golden with MassiveReport.com with Crew President and General Manager Mark McCullers. Busy off-season coming to a close, heading into a busy season.
Right. Well, I don't know who coined the term off-season, but it wasn't meant for front office personnel because it's been busy. It's been good. A good kind of busy. We've gotten a lot accomplished, and I think we've positioned ourselves nicely to have what I've said could be the most significant year in the history of this club.
A lot of talk lately about daring to be massive and daring to be part of something bigger. How would you gauge the success of that so far this offseason?
Well, I think it's been extremely successful. I think that dare to be massive and Goal 10K and those types of rallying cries, I think have resonated in the community. I think they've resonated with our fans. Obviously, massive is organically from our fan base. I think it's been extremely successful and is a long-term platform that we're going to rally around for some time.
That's three things that you're really working on: season tickets, getting a jersey sponsor, and then getting the name sponsor for the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
You've talked a little bit about a growth of season tickets.
Right.
That's a 25% growth from 2011 to 2012, and that's your expectation in 2013?
Yeah, we actually had 30% growth from 11 to 12, and we have budgeted a little over 25% growth from 12 to 13, and we think it's achievable. We're continually forecasting and projecting, and we still see ourselves being able to get to that number this year. Obviously, hosting USA Mexico helps, and we're working hard to get that finalized. But I expect that that's going to take place, and hopefully we'll be able to announce that here in the not too distant future. But there's a lot of buzz, there's a lot of momentum, and we're riding the wave and not apologizing or being ashamed for what we stand for, and just trying to be bold.
Barbasol, the jersey sponsor, a great sponsor that a lot of people in the crew community have really taken a shine to. There's a lot of people that love those halftime commercials, and so a good sponsorship and a great partnership there. Looking to the stadium partner, there's been a lot of conversation about what it would take to get that done. New signage. Talking about what it would take as far as a new stadium down the road and decisions that are coming, not necessarily a new stadium's coming down right now, but decisions on whether or not that's. Where are you guys as far as Hunt Sports Group and the crew in that decision-making process?
Well, it's we're really focused on the here and now. We're focused on what we're doing with Crew Stadium as it relates to getting that naming partner and creating the best possible fan experience and environment here at the stadium. It's our 15th season, and this stadium is iconic. It's historic. So, I don't know what's going to happen, whether it is a renovation of this stadium or whether it's a new stadium. But we are working on a vision for all of our facilities, all the way down to partnerships with Rex and Park, to our training complex, to what our foundation is doing in terms of field development, to this stadium and what we need to do to enhance the fan experience and the commercial value of the property. So, that whole vision is connected, but right now we're focused on what's happening here at Crew Stadium.
And lastly, there's been a lot of talk, league insiders. Grant Wall had a preseason poll of a select group of MLS players, and Columbus didn't come out with the best of light, talking about the environment. I've always thought of Columbus as a great place to live, but maybe you wouldn't want to visit. Is that something in the neighborhood of maybe what the impression that other players might have, or how does that?
I think it could be. I read that, and I thought that was more a reflection on the community's image than on our organization's reputation, to be honest with you. But my next immediate reaction, and actually the first reaction, was really the only opinions that I'm worried about from players are the ones that are in our locker room right now and that are on our roster right now. So those are the most important opinions to me, and we place the player experience in extremely high regard. We're always looking for ways to make sure that we create a professional environment and the support system to make these guys successful so they can help us win championships and make the community proud. So I don't put a lot of stock into what came out of that article. I know what players like Guillermo Barrascolotto and Gino Padula and Frankie Hayduck and the guys that are on our roster right now. I know how they feel about Columbus. I know how our homegrown players feel about Columbus and wanting to play for the black and gold and wanting to be here. And I think that's probably eclipses anything that 18 random players could offer in terms of their opinion of our city.
In talking a little bit about Guillermo, Gino, Federico Higuain even talked very lovingly about the city of Columbus in a recent article in the Dispatch. Do you feel that sometimes it's the players that are really selling a lot of other players on the Columbus experience?
Well, there's no question about it. I mean, I really sense, and our experience has been that since Guige came here and talked about his experience with his family, that's resonated with other international players who respect his opinion and maybe have changed what the opinion of Columbus is for certain players. And frankly, those are the kind of players that we want to be here. We do a lot of research and try to understand the character and the personality of players coming in. So, if there's a player that prefers the New York lifestyle and the dance clubs and those sorts of things, he's probably not a good fit for our club, much less our community. So I think that all comes together in our favor.
And lastly, looking off the field, to kind of achieve what you wanted to do with Gold 10K, what would you say the state of the organization is as far as some of the staff? There's a lot of build-up in sales staff. I know you have some very quality people in the front office. Would you say you're finally getting to where you need to be off the field with some of the people that you have in those key positions now too?
Well, we certainly are growing. We're becoming more sophisticated. Our resources are increasing, which allows us to invest in things like our digital department and more personnel to create content and be able to monetize and commercialize that. So we're getting to where we want to go. And the important thing is that we have that vision. And the people that we have on staff right now, we share that vision. We all want it very badly. We see it, we can smell it, we can taste it. And that's why we're so bullish on this year, because it's right there within our grasp. And I think we've got the strongest front office staff since I've been here in 15 years. I think I've got the strongest senior staff since I've been here. So for me, I make a lot of comparisons between the team on the field and the team off the field. I think we got a great team off the field.
Thank you very much, Mark. Best of luck both on and off the field this season.
Thanks, Patrick. Appreciate it.
Patrick Golden with MassReport.com.